Box 90,000, Los Angeles, California, 90009. Indicate the number you see on your screen and join us again on Ever Increasing Faith, bringing to you the power of faith to transform your life.
Patience is an essential ingredient in the life of a Christian. Without patience, believers grow frustrated and give up on manifesting God's promises. Patience isn't something God gives you. It is a fruit of your recreated spirit and must be developed by you as a believer. How can you increase your patience? How can patience have her perfect work in your life? With instruction from Dr. Betty Price's CD series, Patience. Order your copy over the phone or online now.
Produced by Ever Increasing Faith Ministries and you, our faithful friends and partners in this area. Thank you.
There I am in one of the darkest seasons of my life, and the television randomly finds its way to TBN, and I was reminded that I'm never facing anything alone, and that there are a body of believers that are connected to me, and so I can have hope and salvation and redemption for my own life. Thank you, TBN.
The children in our world bring us so much joy and inspiration every day. Today, screen time is a part of all kids' lives, but the internet can be a dangerous place for them. To serve kids and families, we have built Youpi, a new streaming service that protects your kids online. Hundreds of hours of shows that are safe, values-based, faith-filled, and fun. Youpi, where characters build character. Start your free trial today.
TBN Networks is sending the message of hope and grace to the world. TBN broadcasts in 12 languages. This gospel is increasingly preached throughout the whole earth. Just another way you're reaching the world with faith.
Do you have a story to tell? Maybe you have some spiritual insights that God has placed on your heart that you would like to share with the world. Well, now is your time. TBN has recently launched a new publishing division to enable Christian authors to share the gift that God has placed within them. Trilogy Christian Publishing can help you convert your manuscript into a lasting publication. Available online and wherever books are sold. Trilogy Publishing will secure the copyrights and provide professional editing, layout, and cover design, all under your direction. Your book will feature the TBN logo placed prominently on the cover of your book. And most importantly, TBN can help you promote your book to thousands of people using our social media platforms. So if you have a manuscript you would like to submit, or if you simply want to explore this opportunity, please contact us at www.trilogy.tv. That's www.trilogy.tv. You're watching TBN. Listen to our live stream on Amazon Alexa.
The Bible prophesies a peace agreement between Palestinians and Israelis. This agreement will provide for 5 specific things. President Trump has released his Middle East peace deal called the Deal of the Century. Does it call for the 5 things prophesied in Scripture? We'll answer on today's edition of End of the Age. Now let's make sure we understand the importance of what we're speaking of here. The Bible prophesies that this peace deal will be signed between Palestinians and Israelis, along with other participants undoubtedly, and that peace deal will mark the beginning of the final 7 years to the Battle of Armageddon and the second coming of Jesus Christ to this earth. And I'm speaking of the physical return of Jesus. If you remember, in Acts chapter number 1 in the Bible, there was a promise made to the disciples. Jesus lifted off from the Mount of Olives, ascended.
Oh, yes, you, yes, you. Oh, yes, you. Oh, yes, you, yes, you. Oh, yes, you, yes, you. Oh, yes, you. Yes, you. Oh, yes, you.
Yeah, Kenny.
That's the only one, yes, you.
Oh.
I know how to. That's the only one, yes, you.
Characters.
Listen, I need your financial support if Ever Increasing Faith Television is to remain on the air in your area. Thank you for your past support, thank you for your present support, and for your future support. On the screen is an address where you can mail your tithe offering or gift of love. Again, thank you so much for supporting the ministry. Now we're going to get started on our lesson. I'm teaching on the subject of race, religion, and racism. race, religion, and racism. And I want to, right now we're in the section called race. So I want to go back and give a very, very short review of what we've already covered last time and then move on from there. After the great flood, Noah and the ark, you remember, after the great flood, according to the 10th chapter of Genesis, 71 distinct nations are listed descending from Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham, or Shem, Ham, and Japheth, were commanded by God to go forth and repopulate the earth according to the 9th chapter of Genesis. From these three sons of Noah, the nations of the earth were established. They are the patriarchs of the three major color groups of humans who still exist today. Now, you've heard me say it and others say it. The black, the white, the brown, the red, and the yellow. Actually, it's only three because Noah only had three sons. Everybody had died in the flood, and the only people that were having children were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So you only could have three color groups. Now, those three color groups over all this time from the beginning have amalgamated and mixed, and that's why it seems like you have 5 different distinct groups, but they're basically really only 3. Okay? Now, from Ham, the father of the black color group, came a total of 30 separate nations. That's found in Genesis. You don't have to turn to this. Genesis chapter 10, verses 6 through 20. From Shem, the father of the Semitic or yellow color group, which include Jews, Arabs, Middle Easterners, or Middle Eastern and Asian people, came a total of 27 separate nations. That's found in Genesis 10, verses 21 through 31. From Japheth, the father of the white or Caucasian color group, which includes the Germanic peoples of Northern Europe, came a total of 15 separate nations. 15. Now the other two, what we would call the yellow color group and the black, almost 30, almost 30, 45. 45 nations, and out of Japheth, the father of the white or Caucasian color group, 15. That's why there are more people of color on the planet. Okay? Now, that's found, Japheth is found in Genesis 10, verses 2 to 5. Now, in Genesis 10:32, and we looked at this last time, the word nations is used. And I told you that Strong's Concordance gives us a definition of the word nation, because the word race that we use today and ethnic are not biblical terms. They're not found in the Bible. You can't find ethnic or race in reference to color groups. You don't find that in the Bible. That's a sociological term or a societal term that's been invented by man. Okay? But there is a word that these other terms possibly could come from. Now, in Strong's, he gives us a definition of the word nation, because the word race and ethnic, as I said, as we use them, are not found in the Bible. Strong's definition of the word nation reads as follows, and I quote from Strong's Concordance from the part of his book that gives the definitions of Hebrew and Greek words. Under, and I quote, under number 1484, the word for nation is ethnos. E-T-H-N-O-S. Ethnos. Probably from number 1486, a race as of the same habitat, people living in the same geographical area, or a tribe, specifically a foreign, non-Jewish one, usually by implication pagan, Gentile, heathen nation or people. End of quote. All of those terms define the word ethnos as you find it in the Bible, which translates out into the English word nation. Okay? Now, in Acts 17:26, you don't have to go there, but we looked at that. We found out that God made all men out of one blood. So there's only one blood. There is no such thing as black blood, red blood, white blood, brown blood, or yellow blood. There's only one blood. Just one. That's what God said. Out of one blood. That's found in Acts 17:26. We don't have to look at that right now because we looked at it last time, but just so you'll be able to find it for yourself, God says out of one blood made all men to dwell on the earth. So there's only one blood. And then in 1 Corinthians 15:39, we found out that there is a different kind of flesh for man, animals, birds, and fish. Remember that? But we found out also that it says there's only one flesh of man. There's only one flesh of man. Just one flesh of man. So all flesh is the same. And of course, in our previous lesson, we found out that all the flesh was made out of the dust of the earth. So you ain't nothing but dust. You ain't nothing but dirt. At least the part we see. And that's where the problems are, with the part we see. If you blindfold everybody, we wouldn't have any racism. Amen. So that tells us it has nothing to do with what's inside. It's all an outward, exterior thing. Nothing about on the inside, just what we see. But God made out of one blood, and then there's only one kind of flesh of man. And then Romans 12:5, now, I want to go there. So let's go there, because that's where we ended up last time. So I think that's a very brief review. Okay, but I needed to tie this together so we can move on. But I do want to go back to Romans 12:5. We have a problem in America. And you know what? I didn't plan all this to happen at the time that it did. In other words, me starting this series. But isn't it interesting? Everywhere I turn, newspaper, television, magazine, they're talking about race. I mean, even the El Presidente is talking about race. Don't tell me we don't have a problem. Come on now. I just wanted to be sure you heard me. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'd like to emphasize. But isn't it interesting? Everybody's talking about it. So, brother, I tell you, God knows just where to position the pawns on the chessboard. And I'm dealing with checkmate. Okay? All right, now Romans chapter 12, verse 5. Oh, no, I wanted to start at verse 3. For I say, through the grace given to me, to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly as God has dealt to each one a measure of faith. The church of the Lord Jesus Christ, theologically, has completely violated that statement. The church has not done that, because if they had done that, then there would be nobody, black, white, brown, red, or yellow, that would be thinking that they were better than somebody else. Because how can you be better than somebody else when there's only one kind of flesh of man? Come on now. And if God made everybody out of one blood, then how does your blood get to be superior blood? Can you tell me how your blood becomes superior blood, and God made everybody out of one blood? Now, how does yours get to be superior and mine inferior? Can you tell me that? I want to emphasize, because we have been so stupid to listen to the lies of the devil and cause all this racial prejudice, racist confusion in the body of Christ, and there is absolutely no grounds for it. How can your blood be so-called pure blood because you're white, and my blood is impure because I'm black, and God tells us that he made everybody out of one blood? So it looks like if he made us out of one blood, then either all of us are superior or all of us are inferior. Amen. Use your head, use your brain for something other than storing sand. God said out of one blood. If there's one blood, there's no way that any blood can be different than the other blood. It's one blood. And besides that, think about this. If God did make part of the blood inferior blood, like the racists try to claim, then God would indict himself as being inferior. Because if he can make inferior, then he's got to have inferior in him. So he ain't God. Because God's supposed to be pure and perfect. Amen. So you can't give what you don't have. God can't give inferior because he don't have any inferior. Moving right along. Verse 3, for I say to the grace given to me to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly as God has dealt to each one a measure or the measure of faith. Whereas we have many members in one body, but all the members do not have the same function. So we being many are one body in Christ, and individually members of one another. So if we're members of one another and we claim to be in the church, we claim to be Christian, then I, black as I am, and you white or red or yellow as you are, we're one. That's right. That's right. I didn't say it. I just read it in the book. See, that's why this stuff has come to where it has, is because folk haven't been reading the book.
What the crap?
They just been passing this garbage on from father to son, father to son, father to son, to daughter, and they haven't really read the book.
No, we is out.
Because if you got any intelligence at all, we just read it. Read it again. Read it. I want the new. Who has the new King James?
This someone heard something. I can't. I actually why? This is not going to help any better. I'm holding my room. Wait, no. I don't know how anyone was still hearing that background. It was silent. And by the way, that was Mom's show. Christian, you know, whatever. By the way. Hey, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let me. No, let me see right now. I don't know if we're gonna get something like this either, because I thought this whole thing was valid. Wait, how is that? What? You can see me breathing out. Oh my lord. Well, this is already a mess. Oh, I know. This is a mess. I should not be doing this, right? I don't know how anyone still heard that. It should not. The mic was like off. This stream is a mess now. Great. 21 minutes into whatever, it's already ruined. Whatever. We're not gonna cut this off or anything. Because I can't do anything. I do not believe how anyone can still hear anything. The mic was off. Also, is this going to work? How is my... Why is my Wi-Fi off? Didn't I forget to turn it on when I came back to school? Yesterday? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, you know what? Just ignore the background. I do not know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. Oh my gosh. At least no one watches these streams though. Well, what's happening now? I got 1% muted. You know this now. Right. I need to figure out what's happening now. First, I can't talk to no one on DSS2. Second, now I'm having problems with mobilizing. Even when I have it off. Okay, well, how did anyone hear the... And how did anyone heard the beginning? Actually, how did anyone even heard the beginning? I'm guessing it was off too. So I don't understand how that happened in the beginning. Whatever. I'm not even going to worry about that now. What I really should be worrying about is I probably need to start being active on here. I have not been active on here, nor is my sister channel. And the only time I actually be active is whenever I get streams come out. So, I don't know what happened in the beginning. It's all sudden, but I can't do nothing. I only want to at least try to stream. And also now Mobilizer wants to show how many people I have up there now. Now it wants to show this after so long. It wants to show that now. Because for a while it has not shown nothing, so it kept saying 0 every time. Also, I might have to start being a little more active on these creates, and I haven't mentioned this show in a while that I wanted to make. I'm talking about artistic. Well, I have mentioned the show. The thing is, the show has never been created at all, and we already had a person that actually wanted to make the intro of it, and then I think 2 people managed to join. I'm gonna have to restart that over again because the thing is, I've been mostly focused on school. Well, tried to be focused on school. Oh, but again, goofing off got the best of me. And it still helps me fall behind my junior year. And I'm not sure if I'm going to manage to pass my senior year of high school right now. So yeah, currently I am in high school. I'm 17 now. And I'll have to start happening. Okay, but that's weird. I don't know how anyone heard the beginning because literally the whole thing was on and it's supposed to be. Also, I don't know about these. How many? I only got like 4. The thing is, I'm supposed to have like a total of like 7 or 8 on this. The main one I use is these stars here. So still gotta finish her. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna do art. And again, if you have not noticed, I'm doing art from here out, because again, I don't know about animations. Because at this point, the animations at some point did manage to keep cutting me off of my streams. And somehow has not been working. I don't know how to put it into words. Yeah, it has not been working. For me, so I decided to finally just do art instead. And I know no one actually comes to the streams whenever I do art. But I don't care. Everybody could be you're busy or whatever. And I really should be patient. I don't know. There's like a lot of times where I'm like, okay, well I don't care. But then also the other times where I'm like, please come. Oh, the neck looks weird. Okay, no, the neck looks seriously weird. I should make it really quick in a second. No, I'm kidding. Also, about the clothes, I was thinking about making like the clothes on here for like merch, because this looks like good merch for me. But I don't know how to make merch, and besides, me under like 400 subs, no. I know other famous YouTubers usually go for like merch whenever they're like 1,000 or so subs. I don't know, 100,000. Yeah, but I really want to make like stuff early and fursuits and all that. I can't do that right now because I don't know how to do any of that. How did I make these characters again? I don't know how they were so easy before. Now they are so hard to make. It's like once I bring back the characters again, there are some that I actually bring back and they're hard to do. And even if new styles happens, They are so hard to do. Oh my gosh, no. What's wrong with the neck? No. But this will do. And oh my gosh, the ears are so hard now too. This will do. Also, it's been a long time ever since I drew these types of eyes again. Because honestly, I'm so used to like these eyes, and I make these on my characters a lot. And ever since I saw Steven Universe with these type of eyes as the distant eyes, I actually like making them. So much, so yeah. And that could be you could kind of say it as an inspiration. I feel like I need to actually make sure I improve the eyes more, because I feel like that's what I really want to improve more for the characters, the eyes. Because every time I make eyes, they're always from someone else's art I take off, and I do not like that now. Because at this point, it's like I'm actually trying to steal that, and I don't want to actually steal their like style. In 2017, I did that by a lot. It was by an actual certain person that I did that from. But those other types of eyes, they were like eyes like this. I don't know if you can know something like this. Or, no, it's like this. It was by a certain person. I used that eye, and I was like, I like these eyes so much, and I was like, yeah. But it was mostly inspiration, but I feel like it's now stealing. So yeah, unluckily I stopped with that. But the person who did those types of eyes are a little bit too 18-ish plus with their arts, you know. But yeah, at least I stopped doing that. And so now I'm trying to like make my own eyes. Right now, what I'm gonna do is remake the Sona thing from way back then. So, I'm like, it's sad I can't even pause or do anything like this. So now you have to see what I do, which sucks. Jeez, my own so loud. But please try your best to ignore the background, because I can't do anything about them. I can't take one down or whatever. They're gonna just do whatever they want. Hold on, I still have it in this phone, right? Because I did this way before. Oh no, ad's gonna come up. Oh no, thank gosh. Because I was gonna do this Suna thing I had a while back. Oh, look at all the rest of my art. Yeah, they all suck. Look at every bit of my art. They all suck. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they all just suck. But I should bring like most of these characters back, because there are some characters I never brought back when I did these. And most of these were just months back. Oh, the pops, I forgot. Yeah, that. Oh, awesome. I think it's all the way down there, isn't it? Because a lot of these are just from. Jesus Christ, I don't know how long this is going to take me. It's going to take me so long to get down there. It's literally all the way down there, and it's from 2019. Most of these are so much like either finished or unfinished, and most of these you didn't see. Like, most of these are just unfinished, and some of the rest are just rushies that have never been seen yet. And these characters are either disappeared now or just done. But at the same time, I might bring them all back. Well, especially the alien ones, for sure. Okay, here's one of them. Which is where every one of them is. Yeah, so this was the first one. This is the second one. The second one. The first one's the other one. And yeah, they used to be in height. Now I think DS4 is a little bit tall. A little bit taller. Actually, yeah, she is a little taller than this. And I think what I forgot to include in this one was DS Baby. She was also another one. Can I comment? Oh, hi. Today's favorite time to be a small channel is in the times of COPPA. Well, I don't know about COPPA now because pretty much no one's talking about it, so I'm guessing it's starting to die down a bit. And plus, I'm not really that much worried about COPPA anymore because I'm probably safe anyways from what's happening. And also, sorry if I've never been playing music because I'm not sure if certain music is supposed to be played. That's why I'm also not playing music because I'm actually kind of scared if I do it, all of a sudden we're gonna have an issue with everything. And all my stuff is probably just gonna get like copyrighted again. Yeah, so here's digging. I kind of like how Gotcha DSRs turned out here. I kind of like the eyes here on this one. And now this was going to be like a Gotcha Life edit, but I feel like this ain't an edit if you're doing it on like a certain app. So actually, nah, this ain't an edit. This is usually just me trying to actually redo this. Also, speaking of the DSRs, like, there's like 3 has never been like seen. Actually, make that 5 has never been seen. And people usually keep seeing Chocolate Sea March, DSRs, and sometimes me and RL as a Bobcat, but the certified Sonos I've never been seen. And actually, yes, I have 8 total. I have total of 8 Sonos so far. There's gonna be more than 8. I gotta do this now, and I have to get the other one. Yeah, this was the second one. I think I love the eyes better than this one, but yeah. And also, all of these, yeah, all of them are just like short. And I don't know about my OC's height nor Sona's. But I feel like DSR's height should be like, the Sona's height should be like like 3 or something, 3 foot. I feel like that's what I want them to actually be. If I can, oh no, this is going to be so long to get down here again. Oh great. Here we go again. No one wants to see this work. I forgot about Black Spin though. Plus, that was actually a remade rush sheet. And Peach, I think I have another spin on. Let's see, I just haven't drawn it. Oh, Pink DSRs was not. Oof. Look at all my art. I can't believe I came so far. No, I'm not gonna say the rest of that. What I wish I can do for the future is probably like learn how to edit and everything. Because I can't edit or no. Okay, for a second I thought my mom was gonna call me. Oh, I have the. I didn't know I had the Fox thing because I was really looking for this, and I was gonna ask that person to get it again. Oh, there's my old rush sheet me. And I might have to change. Oh my gosh, all the sneaks. Wait, did I pass it? I felt like I passed it. Where? I felt like I passed it. Where? What am I doing? No, actually, no, I didn't. Looks like I passed it yet. Oh no, please don't go off stream. No. Because they're trying to act like that. I feel like it's going to go off stream. Here it is. This is the second one. I mean, the first one. There. Yep, this was actually the very first one. Where all of them are here. And what I got rid of was DS Made. Because again, it was actually just a clone of DSLRs. Because there's times where I managed to clone DSLRs. So yeah. Shay is gone. She's just DSLRs. As well. And I'm going to explore. I think I like how my RL eyes look. I like how this one in DS4 turned out in this. Everyone knows. And plus, you can tell that this was just Dr. Life right there. Wait. Oh my gosh. Every time I do Many Bane paint with any Godlike characters, all of a sudden it does that for me. That is terrible. I wish you could figure out a way to, like, erase background easily without actually trying to do anything. And for, like, Gotcha-like characters, if you want to put them on Many Bane paint, like, I want to know how to do that instead of that. Because I had to constantly erase, like, I tried to erase the background. And I think what I use is that old sketch app for that. Hey gosh. Alright, wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, great. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna see that. I'm not gonna get punched by this dude. Whoever this dude is. Whoever that dude is. Oh. And because there's 8. How am I gonna fit 8? Oh boy, this ain't gonna be good. Also, I think, how many summons I had shown? Oh no. No, not. We're not gonna take the. We're not gonna do that. I don't know what the heck I just did. Look, my other account. I don't know what I just did. This ain't part of what this is supposed to be. Yeah, this is my other account, by the way. And probably I'm gonna be chatting through there now. So yeah. That's my 5th channel and my newest phone. Well, I'm doing this on my old phone. Okay. Yeah. Also, did anyone else comment anything? Because I didn't. Also, have you heard of Ward Markers Object Show? No, I haven't. Decent. Yeah, I actually kind of agree. They are kind of decent. But this looks like as it's like a 13 or 14-year-old child would do this drawing. Do these types of drawings. And like everybody else in my school was kind of like more like into the realistic type of drawing. Some of them were. Or because everybody else is like, my school does like realistic drawings. The only thing I can do was my own version drawings, which are these types. I'm probably just gonna call it DSR style. I don't know what to call this. Sign that. Ooh. Wait, what am I doing now? Also, I'm not gonna draw the clothes in. Let's just let them stay nude. I don't care. Yeah, because mainly my furries do not wear no clothes. Well, except the men, except the boys, they wear. I don't. This ain't gonna be good. Like the hands, the arms are too fat. I don't know why it's the hands. Pause, and then the flipping. I can't do this. Hourglass body is gonna be now hard to do. I don't understand why. Because now they're supposed to have like the hourglass like body. Probably like, I don't know. I don't know if that even is an hourglass body. Or is just supposed to be bigger than that. No, I didn't mean to rotate it. I meant to like extend it out. Actually, I don't know how else I want to do this. You know what, let's just do the way I did it way before. This ain't ready. I'm just gonna have to like make sure they're in the. Oh boy. So just like up. There's a lot of times where I actually can't really do that. All that. This is way too small. How? I don't understand how I did certain things like these before and managed to pull them off, and they're easy. How is this hard now? Because I don't think this is how it's supposed to be done. Though I think this looks okay-ish. I don't know if this is right. I think this is why I probably need to start being more in our school more. Maybe this is, oh my god, this is a mess. No. Oh my gosh. This whole screen is a mess because I don't know what I am doing right now. Oh my gosh, no. Actually, here. Okay, I don't know how I managed to do this stuff before, and they were so easy when I did way before. Now I just can't make how I used to do the characters before. No, this will probably do. I don't know if I'm gonna make this like. Because originally these are supposed to be thick enough, but at the same time. Wait, no, I think I can make this work. This is not gonna work. I don't like this. And also me now getting views after so long too. That's alright. Hey, but why this? know there's someone giving attention now to this, but I'm not gonna scare her. I don't know how I'm doing these characters anymore. How? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know what? I think this is why bases were better and how. And if you make bases, that's probably how you're gonna probably improve your art more. This is a mess. I don't do that, and I still feel like whenever I get the animations, then I kind of like do that, but this I don't. Oh, I see why he's these bases now. And I don't do that. I don't understand why. I mean, this is kind of a. You know what? I'll just keep it as this. I don't care. I'm not gonna change this anymore. Jeez, my brother's already messing with my other one again. Rabbit butter. Alright, Joe. This stream is so much of a mess. I can't even ignore that either. I'm trying to ignore what's happening around me, but I'm really trying to actually focus on getting my art done here. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream again tomorrow. I might. And if I stream again, I might try to stream a Flipperclip. Might try to stream on my other channel for Flipperclip to do animations. I don't think anyone's going to really see it. Anyways, because, 52 subs. I'm getting barely any attention on the channel, but whatever. But whatever. As well as this one. But, nah. Also, I think these stars being as a Lynx now is probably good. And probably now fitting for her. Because for so long she was only an unknown like creature. Like, I already showed this like the last time I streamed, but I think I want to show it again. It's been kind of a while since I streamed. I'm gonna have to turn on the light and everything. Because I'm like streaming in the dark right now. Where's the drawing? I want to show you guys like the first drawing I probably did of these stars. And at least the lava didn't draw for me. So I think I showed this. I know I showed this last time, but I'm going to show it again to the 6 people right here. All right, Kim. All right. This is actually me. Oh yeah, I'm here. So it's me. And I'm sorry for my hair is messed up today. It really is. I'm not gonna mention this. Alright. So, this is like the first, yeah. Oh no. Oh my gosh, this is a mess right now. So like she's on the right. Hold on. Yeah, so DSR's is on the right. That's like the first drawing of her ever so far, and I'm guessing this is the 2015 drawing and the original first ship of the two. And DSR seriously has come so far from that. She went from nice to actually so worse after this. Because at first 2015 was gonna be just Wednesday and all that, and all of a sudden now she turned into, well, yeah, most of the characters turned into that, to the other side now. So now they have both good and evil in them. Yes, like I said, the Stars and Will was actually going to be the beginning of the ship, and I think they were only like boyfriend and girlfriend for like 4 years. Anyways, go back to the dark and turning this off. But you can kind of see my glasses and everything now. And me kind of. Yeah. So, go back to ours. Links. Yeah. Like, I think 5 years ago I said that she was actually like a raccoon cat. And then originally she was going to be a fusion. She was. Around 2016 through, we'll just say the late, almost like the early 2019. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Her being a fusion is stupid because the fusion does not make no sense. And it didn't. Like, actually, it so did not make no sense. Why am I doing that? Sorry about that. Yeah, the fusion made no sense, and it was originally going to be pink. It was like, I'm probably gonna have to start making like a stream of me just showing my old art and everything, too. But I'm probably gonna do that once my room gets cleared. Because my room right now is still being cleaned in progress. And I might try to go back to doing painting like I used to do on my first channel. But, I don't know. And if you're kind of new, I actually have total 5 channels. And this one is my second one I'm on. My first one is like... My first one is literally like a no channel, and I'm not sure if anyone's going to really believe it if I say the name of it, and it's pretty much going to be true. Well, I'm going to have to make that known as a cringe channel now. And I couldn't rename it or anything, and it was where my tablet broke, and it's... What's the name? Oh no, it's no new friends, and that was actually my first channel. The first channel was originally named DS Artist, but because of a certain something, it made me change the name to No New Friends, and I was stuck with the name for a while, and I couldn't change it at all. All because YouTube wouldn't let me, and now it's still stuck as that. And I do not like how it's still stuck to that, because now they're gonna probably think it's this like a mean channel or whatever. It's not. It's just the name got stuck on it for a while because of a certain broken friendship happened at the time, and then all of a sudden now it was stuck and it's there. Yeah, but I don't think anyone believed that was actually my first channel. It was No New Friends, and it was ever since October the 5th of 2017 where I actually was here. And I only probably experienced this for the first time like around 2016 maybe. And you would think that it was true. It was 2016 because I remember actually being obsessed with like certain ships that were cringe. Like, and not okay ships as well. And I don't know how in World's End I managed to actually get into that because they were terrible, and I still kind of think in general that some were terrible still. And still these ships like the ship. I usually try not to interfere with that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let them do them. So that's probably me right now. I was like, you know what? I'll just let people do whatever they want for now. Well, and just trying to interfere with most of this. And I also kind of did remember while I was trying to ship my OCs back then with them. That ended up being terrible. In the 3 I had were actually like the first 3 OCs I had that were mentioned as OCs. And I probably have like I probably almost have like 1,000 OCs possibly created. While several I had in my head, their ideas had not been made yet, so you may not be able to see all my OCs. And that's pretty much because I cannot draw all of them. Of course I can't. Because with thousands of them, there's only no way I can actually do that. All in this app that I'm using right now. and I'm not sure if I'm going to end up finishing my creations entirely, because I probably kind of almost mentioned that I wasn't probably going to do this. Maybe once or twice. And there could be a time where I might end up quitting doing like art. I don't know, but I don't believe that's going to be true. I think I did say I was going to actually try to quit doing art a while back, but I think I might end up still doing it regardless of me trying to say that. But the community, maybe. Well, the community probably, because honestly, after so long I've been seeing other problems with either easy postage art, tracers, so this makes me really want to just stop completely after that. It shows up. Yeah. But otherwise, I might still want to do art. It's just now I don't know, because some people are actually trying to make me not want to do art anymore. But at the same time, I still want to do it. And, you know, for the heck of it. But then at the same time, I also kept saying that I didn't want anyone to see my art in the future when it's already happening right now. Because my plan was really not make it public or anything, but I'm dumb and I chose it to make public anyways. Because I'm honestly doing it right now. I know that was actually a very dumb choice for me to say that too. Or should I say a dumb thing to say? Hey, because honestly I was like, I don't want to make any of my art public and I don't understand why I'm here and doing this now. But what I really don't want is this being made out as a show, because I'm going to say this right now. Any of these OCs and some of those they could be way too sexy, because right now what I'm doing to them is obviously what should not be happening. Because, like I said, most of the male ones I have, they have hearts. Certain parts of like a human as well as females. But honestly, also I think I said the males wear clothes, right? Yeah, the male ones wear clothes for a reason, and females, either they do or don't. But most of the females don't. And they don't have that, which is something else. I'm not gonna say, because I don't want to. But yeah. Unfortunately, females do not have that part, so I don't understand how some people may ask me if, like, how did. I'm not gonna actually, no, I'm not gonna push it, I'm not gonna say it more. I'm not gonna say anymore. Because someone did ask me that, and I was like, oh no. Let's not go there, child. But yeah, I'm not gonna say who said it either, because someone's gonna get mad at that person. And I heard you not to actually try to fight with them. Anyways, let me really finish this up. And I don't know how long I'm going to stream more, because I'm probably just going to keep doing this until I at least get like some characters done, and then we're probably going to try again tomorrow to get most of the rest done. And whether anyone's here or not, I'm probably going to be trying my best to still finish these characters. Because I'm talking like tomorrow, whether anyone's here or not. Because now I'm probably getting to the point where I may not care about anyone being here now or not. But at the same time, I am mad that no one's here. They're all the time. This is what I mean. This is probably also this is literally like the first time ever I'm getting like people now seeing only just my art instead of BFB, because every time when it gets to BFB peeps, there's like always 10 peeps watching my reaction. Play BFB. Think of that. Also OSO. Because OSO was like open, I think open source objects is what it really is. And I think I know that show ever since I have seen it, which was around about a month back. And I don't know how, but then all of a sudden I got into that show quickly. It felt like the FBI, where I actually got into the show like late, which I did. I think also I did that late as well, because it was a month ago when I actually known that show. Well, not actually a month ago. It's almost like it's about a month ago. It's been probably like a week or two, probably 3 weeks now. I know that show. And I think the FBI, I only known that ever since like 2016 once I saw it, or 2015 maybe. And I went, I don't know. And then also I heard that the FBI is hiring like animators and everything like that. And they had a video about that, and I was like, this is like II, when they were actually like this twice. But BFB is like looking for animators that can do like Adobe and everything like that. And I was like, oh, I'm not actually gonna be in, because honestly I do not have Adobe. The only thing I have is 2 phones that are Androids, and they suck obviously. And I only animate FlipaClip right now, and this makes me upset that I only can do FlipaClip with most of this. I mean, yeah, and once I heard Adobe Animate, like Adobe and all that frick, and I'm like, oh no, I'm out. And including editing, I suck at editing, and I was like, oh, I'm maxed out because I cannot animate well, nor actually try to like, no, what am I doing? And I don't know how the heck this takes me long, because usually this does not take me long to make a character, but now it does, because I'm trying to outline the character right. It's been 1:07. Yeah, they are looking for. Yeah, and then once I heard editing and then Adobe Premiere, I was like, oh, I'm back out. Because the only thing I have is Androids right now and a FlipaClip, and that's it. That's literally all I have. And I know they suck. This actually does suck. Really. Because I was thinking maybe it could be in, but I'm probably going to be out anyway. Maybe because I'm not even going to want to be like doing it if I'm having school and everything. And plus, animation probably takes me now for a long time. For like a long time due to like school and everything. But I think now the reason is because I'm lazy doing anything. And there was supposed to be an animation I should have finished. That was going to be like original in AMV, something like that. But I did not finish that, and it was only starting. And so, because of school, I could not do anything with that, as well as me being lazy. And I'm probably starting to lose motivation in animating anyways. And for some reason, I'm also starting to kind of lose a little bit of motivation for art now. As I said, Instagram and Twitter, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm starting to lose motivation now of this too. Because, again, my laziness just got the best of me. And I mean, it's also February 15th. And also, I probably had not mentioned this all day, but yeah, it is my brother's birthday. My younger brother. Which I don't know if anyone knows, because I probably said this months ago. Well, I don't know, in the vid about all that, him in the hoverboard video. I don't think anyone remembers. I think that may be on my 3rd channel. I actually don't know. But I can tell no one's going to know, because it's been a while now. But I thought they know which brother it was. Oh, whatever. Besides, we're celebrating his birthday tomorrow, too, because right now my mom did not feel like going anywhere. Okay, I think D-Source looks good. Now, And then I gotta add the spots and everything. I don't know why I chose her to have like to be links, and then also Wilson had to make like spots and stuff. I remember in animations I did not make any spots on her because I was like, it's gonna take way too long. No, there's times where I only make freckles on DSRs. That's only at times, but not all the time. And a lot of people keep forgetting like DSR has freckles. There's also a time where I may have. I don't know if I want to say this as like the CM anymore. I might call it Gem. I don't care about the usage one. Well, I don't know if that's even a gem either because unfortunately it's and everything. I don't know if I want to say it because it'll just give anyone who probably knows My Little Pony vibes about that and pretty much all that. Because originally, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Originally it was called Cutie Mark, but I don't know if I want to call it this Cutie Mark anymore. Let's be honest, I'm 17 now. I should not really be a child, but at the same time, I act like a child all the time almost. That's why I don't honestly act my age. And I probably will never act my age. You know, everyone in my family now wants me to act my age. That probably won't matter for me anymore. So I don't know what I'm gonna call that, because I don't think gem is also a good one either. Even though it is a gem. So it's just not really as what anyone else sees. Because if I ever do 3D stuff, I'm not sure if I can make that to be like 3D and make it as a gem. And I think there's like 2 of these, right? Yeah, it has like 2. So there's like one here. Here it's literally like on the side the side of her butt constantly. It's literally on both sides of like her like thigh, butt, whatever. I'm not, yeah. But yeah. So there's times where I don't make that either in animations because it also just takes too long. But I think in that dance one I managed to make that. Also the hair was like, I think the hair was like also not right. But I didn't get either the hair or anything. It was supposed to be like a certain like princess maybe, I don't know. It was going to be like Jasmine from like Aladdin Aladdin. It was gonna be that kind of reference, but I didn't think it looks even close. Or whatever. And originally the hair was gonna be a little bit more smoother animated out, but I went no. So what I did was repeat the thing like forward and back. And just use that constantly for the rest of it. And I don't know if this for too long. What time is it? It's probably it's not 7:08. It's probably like 7:06 now. Yeah, this is actually 7:06. And it's night. Yeah, so many spots has to be made on this character. And I know Links have like smaller dots. But DSRs, I don't know. I did it, but I did it. Now she has like, they're pretty much wants to. I think Links had like spots that it could be either seen or not. And DSR literally has several spots around. Like only like not on the face, but literally everywhere else like on the body. Also, I better save this before it's also, I'm probably just gonna going. Cause so far I'm not making no progress actually finishing this character. And if I did any others, I think I could only finish like. I think I could probably do like either 2 or 3 more characters before I end the stream. And I might stream tomorrow wherever anyone's here or not. Finishing this. Let's see if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Oh my god, what am I doing? Let's see, I should probably talk about the spells I had having. Because I think it was kind of like weird. I was actually starting the game themselves, and also lose. It's like subs. I don't know how that happens, but it does. Oh, I forgot that was up. Wait. I think up top is just saying like how many of these I have. Oh, okay, well I'm done. I thought 7 people were here. I was like, what? Okay, well never mind. I'm guessing now it's gonna show how many views I had and how many likes and how many comments I have so far. So I'm guessing that's what that does. I thought it just shows who's here. It's not, but okay, never mind. There's only one here right now, so that's sad. I thought for a second I was gonna get so much attention, but okay, that's not. But that's fine. At least I'll try to pretend that's fine. Actually, thought for a second I got some peeps here. I was going to like, what actually wants to see my art now? Yeah, about the subs, actually back to what I was really gonna say about the subs. I have like 395 right now, and it's been going down and up constantly. There's times where people were just like subbing and then all of a sudden unsub, and I don't understand. But then again, it could be also because my channel may be dead. But then also my school kind of said that there could be people who've been deleting their YouTube channels as well. Maybe that could be why, but I don't know. Well, that's actually true or not. Either they're getting bored of what I do now or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I'm just gonna do something. Well. Now, I don't know if I really want to finish any more characters. And plus, what's going to be worse is you're going to probably, and then if I ever see the beginning, you might see Gotcha DSR and be like, you like Gotcha Life? What? How could you? I'm like, I know it's sad about it, but yeah, I don't know about Gotcha DSRs now. And if I should make her, because I don't know if anyone's going to be like, how could you, and just sub to me. Because I don't think Pete's are very much more like in Gotcha Life. Like, I don't think in my opinion, I don't think Gotcha Life is that bad, but at the same time, I mean, Mooney does a good job for, like, his Gotcha games, and I heard Gotcha is still Gotcha Club. And I think months ago I heard that was going to be his last one, and that'll be sad for me, because actually I kind of I liked Gotcha stuff for like Gotchaverse all the way up. Ever since Gotchaverse flew all the way up, that's where I actually did start like his games then. I didn't like the first one, the actual Gotcha Studio one, that kind of sucked. Though I think he did try. But now, well again, I think he did try. But at the same time, oof. There's a lot of inappropriate stuff going on in Gotcha Life, and now I'm thinking like Pride Peaks are making it very worse. In my opinion, I feel like Pride Peaks are just making it more worse around everywhere. Any frick. And this goes to anything. I feel like Pride Priest are making certain things worse. With like any type of thing, like furries and everything like that. I feel like in my opinion it's just that. They're making it worse, but yeah, in God's Life they made it so worse too. Oh, and then Mooney also after everybody was like, Mooney needs to do something about this right now and fix this. And he was like, okay, you know what? I'll have to listen to him. No more inappropriate Gotcha Life vids and everything. He said that, and everybody was like, finally. And there's like some things even I was like, that's still not gonna help. And I looked. Okay, that's it. We ain't gonna do any more art. Because at this point, I'm getting nowhere finishing this. And I still got to make like the teamwork and everything else. I'm gonna show you what he probably did. With this, I still have this up. If you want to hear, I'm sorry, but I think we're gonna go random for the rest of this point. Oh, when does this take so long to... Okay, here we go. Luname. I can't even pronounce that anymore. Lunime? Lunime? Okay, I don't know. I don't know that break anymore. I need to show you what he probably did. Like the poses and everything. There's my OC. Oh my gosh. I don't know how couldn't he just make this do like once instead of several times? I don't understand how he still kept that. He was like, oh, let's just keep the street up. And there's all the OCs on the right here. Look at all of them. I'm so... What the heck? Is Sepha actually cursed? This has been a year. I've been seeing this, and Sepha is still having outlaying issues. What is with this? Actually, what is this? My squirrel child is now like, jeez. Look at all these characters, and I thought I had them with the white background. I don't know what happened to that. Whatever. I'm probably gonna use. Ew, not that. No, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna probably check a character and just show you what happened. I'll pick Sully. Sable? Okay, you know, whatever. I'll just pick Sully. Also, he removed like the tongue there. Like for most of that. Okay, and then also the nose changed too. I kind of like how that other nose was, honestly, because that's literally my style of my stream. That looks like a cat mouth. That's cute. Wait, did he make more changes again though? It looks like he made more changes. Also, what the heck is... That looks like a BFDI mouth. Also, wow, he just removed, like, the drool. I don't know who he still thinks this is going to work at all. Because I feel like everyone else is probably still kind of concerned about this. And I'm kind of almost still kind of concerned about this. What the heck? How are these moving? I'm guessing he did not want them to move no more. Oh, whatever. This is how. Also about the clothes, there is some that changed too. Also, he finally got the holes into that one. But it looks like it's that. It looks like it's sold. Here, actually, if you want to see that better, he kind of finally fixed the dress. on this one because I was like, the dress that's cool. I was like, it should not be like that. It was weird. I don't think he fixed anything else. I guess he said, like, the lighter stuff, if the skin is like light, there should be like no lighter colors that go with it. All you actually was X's. And that did nothing. That did nothing. Really, this does nothing. Really, probably should have did. I'm not allowed the sword to go in. I don't think that did really nothing. What's that game? That did really nothing. I don't understand. Oh boy. That did nothing. And then also the poses. Well, the enemy ones is gonna be lag. I think, wait, no. Which one's changed? Which? Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. I forgot which one changed. But there was like several. They probably had changed. Cause he also changed certain poses because of them being a little bit too sexual. So he probably changed most of those. I saw like most of them. I don't know why I don't see them now. Oh, it's down here. It's down here. Okay, well, I think you guys saw it before I did. So, what the heck? Well, not this one, but this. I still think it looks kind of weird. Like, imagine you make a character looks like you and does this. I mean, all I'm gonna say is when he tried this, he actually tried. I'm not gonna blame him. He actually tried this, and this didn't work out either. Because I can probably still believe he's still gonna make sexual stuff out of it. Oh, and those words are gonna probably make it worse for him. I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe this. Zeb. Maybe did. Not actually. This one too. Also, where these probably are the posters for Gacha Go have been done too. So, you probably shouldn't have gotten rid of like these. These three. Because again, seeing Peeves doing like certain sexual like things out of this pose here is gonna be weird. It was actually weird and everything because I kept seeing it and I was like, you know, I didn't really not react to it. I was like, why? Which other pose? No, wait. Oh, it's these two. These two as well. I still don't think they. I think this kind of looks. I mean, this kind of looks fine, but oh, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to say. If it was women, if it was girl, I don't think females should have that type of pose. I'm gonna be honest. think the proposed changes here. I think. Oh. Oh gosh. This here, and this was originally like the laying down. Oh no, that was the thing. That was the musician. Not these two. Not those, but oh crap. Wait. Oh. I don't know what else is here. This is probably going to like, what the heck? And I'm like, well, I'm just showing what movie has been done. And he thinks that these will be okay. I don't know if these are going to be good. And yeah, I kind of like some of these photos, but not much. But I still am kind of concerned he might make something out of them. And I think this one will snip up too, I think. I don't know. There's a thin. This one's a new one too, I think. Head down there. Behind me. I can't believe he made like the stretch one here, because these are so oh, I know the animate one. I need to show you that. Mine's just going to lag because I'm using Android. I feel like certain things I shouldn't use a pose like this. This shouldn't be like used as a pose. But he didn't do it. I was actually expecting him to be a pose like. Oh, wait. How did that begin up here? I don't know if I have seen that there. Oh, now that doesn't want to lag? What the crap? When I was off this, it was on screen. It was like slowing down, and also goes fast, and it slows down. That's what mine's been doing. How is that not doing that now? Like, how's that? Oh, now I want to do that. Oh, wait, no, it's not doing that. Oh, now it's doing that. Yeah, no one's here now, or whatever. This is so good, Switzerland. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna jerk off now. Wait, was it this one? No, that's not the one. This one was this one. And I don't know how this was gonna help him. And not this one. This. Like, I was like, what the? Cause I was looking at that and I was like, what? Copy. And this on it. So I got 8 views now, so I don't know what else was here before. But I didn't. I don't know. So far, I'm just gonna yeah. So I don't know what happened to this, but I don't know if this is a good post or not. And also, he changed the floss. This actually makes me sad. But at the same time, it was also inappropriate as well. Oh, because again, I thought he was going to actually do a floss. If someone said there was like a floss or that. I think in one of the old videos, I got to restore it. Anyway, it was like that floss. It was like, I don't know. I thought he was going to make them actually floss, but that didn't look like an actual floss. It was just like like arms back, or I don't know. But now he changed it to this. But this has not been changed yet. We're at the animated part. Like he didn't actually. The thing is, now they're doing that. Also, that's been a thing already. I meant. Wait, is this a new one? I think it's also a new one too. I don't know. Is this all new one too? You know, he should have added chair in this one. I think that's it. No, I see more. I feel like he somehow added both of these rest of these filters in. I kinda like this. Window. Doors. Okay, let's make slowly back to normal before anything else happens. Okay, but yeah. Look at all of my OCs. Look at them. Look how beautiful they look. The semi-furries, look at them. My semi-furries. Oh, look at, they're so beautiful. Oh, how creative I am. Oh, yes, all of them, they're so oh, look how beautiful they are. Look at all of them. Look at, oh, yes. Oh, oh, look at them. Oh, 20 of them here. All of them. Ah. Okay, actually, I'll stop now. And I guess I'll end here. Also, hold up, we're going to change this. Right now, this is a big monstrosity. These don't ain't like that no more. I got my version now. She's like a... Also, I am going to try to change them a bit so they don't look like each other. So, oh wait, I don't like the two, right? The change of them. I guess not. No, I think this one's in. But I feel like what should have been done is they should have like got us like the color of their eyebrows, because the Israel's eyebrows are not supposed to be just black, and that is actually sad. And I don't know, no one's here right now, because so far I don't see no more views. So yeah, no one is here, but I'm going to do a little something quick. And regardless, I can't do nothing but the changes, so I actually want this one to be a little bit different. Dude, what was that? Oh. What's what happened? I gotta stream some point. No. No, okay, actually, we can probably do this. I just wanted to go. Oh. I forgot they changed that out too. Shoot. Whatever. Because I can know. It's probably I know it's kind of sexual. Okay. No, I see it, Lily. Never mind. No. No, black, no, actually no, black, keep, it's just, where we do, actual coloring, well then we'll do some of that, today I like making random just because, yes, also it's probably everybody's bedtime, which is why no one's here. Oh no, that's not what we wanted to do. We ain't playing no games. I don't know why I did that. Oh boy. Look at that mess oh my god, I'm so tired too. I just want love from all of you. I just want love from all of you. I just want love, you know that too. And I want love all by you. I want love all by you. I want love all by you. And I know you love me too. I just want love all by you. Actually, probably not like this, like this. But anyways, I guess it's probably about the time to end. Also in this, I think Dr. DSR will say like this color. Oh, but I need to know how I'm gonna make her. The probably just roller is being annoying now. Did I keep trace though for air freed up? But I think that's how it is basically gas speed up. Okay, yep. The lipstick is on because again I want to keep that up. Actually, okay, no, two of them has lipstick, so actually we'll probably remove the lipstick as well. It can be optional. The lipstick for the Gotcha Season should be can be optional. Also,
I like kitty. Kitty cat, yes. Oh, I like music about that. I think,
okay. Give a second. I'll stop now. Alright, no one is watching me. Why am I like this today? This ain't me. I don't act like that. No one here, I guess it's time to end this stream. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Okay, but seriously, now I have to say goodbye. Kananda baraso himmi yal. It's weird how in the beginning it just did that. I don't know how. I don't understand. Kananda baraso himmi yal. Ignore that's actually my other phone. I'm just testing out something. It's weird how in the beginning it just did that. I don't know how. I'm so confused how in the beginning anyone could hear that. Because is either a mistake that happened or what? That I'm probably not sure. Who is still here? I don't know if that's either me or here or what. I was just having something. Well, let's go back. I don't want to see where I live and everything now. Wait, what was I? Oh no, I said I was gonna have to go. Because right now at this point it's about time for me to leave. I'm sorry, but now it's time for me to go. Thanks for coming. All my peeps. But it's time for me to now seriously say goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to the street. And I know it's sad as it seems to say goodbye by all means. I really wish I could stay, but now it's time to go away. It's time to go away. I'll come back another day. I'm sorry if it had to end this way. Now I have to go away. Okay, actually, I need to go actually now. Because singing right now ain't helping me to leave. Actually, you know what we'll do is probably just wait until 1 hour 50 minutes. Okay. I know no one saw what I showed my characters, but whatever. Look at all my characters. Look at all these Gacha Life characters. Look how beautiful they look. I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. Because now I'm just at the point where I'm just like, you know what, for this, I'm showing all my Gacha Life stuff, and look what Looney did. Look at all of them. Don't they look so beautiful? I mean, they look so randomly beautiful. Look at all of them. Selena, Presto, Prestina, Sepha, Hula, Wabby, Swaggy, Libby Woo, Nikio, and Nichio. Gilly Chen, yes stars. Tashley, Lillian Stars, Gabrielle, Ten, Cecilia, Zabel, Sonny, Sully, and Kitty Boo. Look at all these freshes. I am actually so proud I make these random. Wait, is it? I'm guessing they're all gone. Yeah, they're all gone. Well, okay, now seriously time for me to say goodbye. Bye-bye. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me do something. I don't know what's here, but I don't care. I'm gonna do something. This is gonna be stupid because I'm just doing this. Thanks for coming. Yeah, bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.